Hey everybody, in today's video I am going to be showing you 35 polishes that are coming back for July's Polish Pickup Rewind month. My name is Paula and I'd like to welcome you back to my Real Polish Fanatic little corner of YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. We're looking at a little sneak peek here. Since I am not camera ready, this is sort of a last minute video that I'm doing. So here's a sneak peek of everything I'm going to show you today. So Polish Pickup. What is Polish Pickup? It is a monthly collab centered around a common theme, 11 months of the year. July is a special month called Rewind, where makers can bring back one or two offerings from a previous Polish Pickup shop. One can be sold at Polish Pickup during their open window in July, and the other one, if they choose to bring back a second one, can be sold on the maker's own websites. I have 23 polishes returning to Polish Pickup in July and 12 that will be in the maker's own shops to show you today. And like I said, I'm doing this at the last minute, so I will need you all to do just a little homework if you see anything that you like. I don't have official descriptions, prices, or caps to share with you. I'm just here to show you a bunch of pretty polish. So Wishlisting is now open though at polishpickup.com, so you can go in and get the information on the polishes that are returning to Polish Pickup itself, and you can just add them right to your wish list if you see anything you love. And for the others, I would just suggest finding and following the makers that you're interested in on Instagram or Facebook, or sign up for their newsletters on their website, whatever it might be. And there you can find more information on when they will have theirs in their own shops. And they can sell in their own shops anytime during July. For Polish Pickup, it's still the same weekend that it always is, the first weekend of the month. But for the maker shops, it can be anywhere from the 1st to the 31st of July. So some makers may have it for the whole month, and some maybe just for a few days or a couple of weeks. So the list I found to pull my polishes and show them today, I just found it online, so I'm going to apologize in advance if anything is inaccurate. But all the polishes I'm showing you today, I did purchase myself from Polish Pickup when they were either first offered or in a previous Rewind month. So Polish Pickup is going to open Friday, July 3rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and it closes on Monday, July 6th. I believe it closes at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not positive about the time it closes, but I do know it'll be Monday, July 6th, because that is the normal Polish Pickup weekend. It's always the first full weekend of a month. And Rewind month is no different. There's still caps, and it is still a pre-order with shipping to customers starting 3 to 4 weeks after the store closes. I'll link the website, the Facebook fan groups, and the Instagram page for Polish Pickup in my description box. And I also hope to have chapters by polish, so you can skip around as needed, because this is going to be a long video. 35 polishes to get through. So what I'm going to do in the video today, I'm going to live paint each polish on one nail in 1, 2, and or 3 coats, whatever it needs to look good. And then we're going to take a look at the polishes on a swatch wheel, which you are looking at right there. And the swatch wheels will have it 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. So I'm going to start with the polishes that will be available on Polish Pickup, and there are 23 of those. That will be the first ones, and then I will show the 12 polishes that I have that are returning to maker shops. So that's today's video. It's a long one. So get comfortable, grab a drink, hide your wallet if you need to, because we are going to be taking a look at 35 beautiful polishes coming back for July's Polish Pickup Rewind month. So let's go ahead and just get right into the swatching. All right, let's get to swatching some Polish Pickup Rewind polishes. The first 23 I'm going to show you will be available on the Polish Pickup website, and I'll tell you when we switch over to the ones that will be available on the maker sites. But first, let's look at the essentials I'll use during this video. As a base coat on my nails, I'm using this one from Apocalypse Polish Begin Again base coat. For the glossy top coat, I'm using from Dany Mirror Coat. And for the matte top coat, I am using Glisten Glow's Matte Top Coat. And for the black on the swatch wheel, to put these over black, I'm using also from Apocalypse Polish Void Heart. And the two Apocalypse Polishes were gifted to me. So let's get started. And I'm just gonna go in alphabetical order by brand name. So first up is, I'm not sure how you say this one, Ahmya. And this one is called Elephant in the Room. I purchased mine February 2024, and all of these polishes I'm gonna show you today were purchased by me from Polish Pickup, either when they were first issued or possibly in a previous rewind month. So we'll get that one going here. In a first coat, this one's going to be very sheer. We're going to go kind of quickly through these because there's so many. There it is in just one coat. That is beautiful. Love the shimmer in there. There's some flakes. Gorgeous. Here comes our second coat of Elephant in the Room. There it is in two coats. The shimmer is going to help hide nail line, but this is very sheer and it'll make a beautiful layering possibility though. I will go in, put on a third coat. And here's the third coat. This is so beautiful. It's very ethereal. Like I said, it is sheer, but that shimmer will help to hide the nail line. Beautiful. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. So on the swatch wheel, I have them as 3 coats with a glossy top coat, 3 coats with a matte top coat, and 1 coat over black. And this is beautiful. Look at it over the black. Look how shifty it is. Definitely could wear this over pinks, over gray, I think would be very pretty. Love the flakes, this really strong shimmer. Gorgeous. Here's that one on me in 3 coats. And this one is Elephant in the Room, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black with a glossy top coat. And there it is on me. This one comes to us from Ahmya. Beautiful. And next up I have Alchemy Lacquers. This one is Emotional Support Shiny. This was originally from November 2025. And we'll get that one here in a first coat. Also beautiful, very shiny, love the shimmer. And also just to let you know, whenever I get my orders in, all nail polish, I do up these little rings for the bottles, and I did go through and look at the rings compared to the current swatch wheel, and none of my polishes have changed colors, anything like that. I don't know, I don't think I have any thermals in here, you know, I don't know if they still work or anything like that, but as far as the color on this little swatch ring to the color on the swatch wheel, they are still all the same. And we'll put on our second coat. This one also, the shimmer is really gonna help hide any nail line that you may be able to see. This is so beautiful. This is stunningly beautiful. I think she's done like a whole series now of emotional support somethings. So that's really fun. And our third coat of Emotional Support Shiny from Alchemy Lacquer. Beautiful, so pretty, so shiny, so it is a little bit shifty. Like I said, I don't have official descriptions here with me, but this is beautiful. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have that in 3 coats with a glossy top coat, 3 coats with a matte top coat, and 1 coat over black with a glossy top coat. Again, super beautiful, just so pretty. Love it matte, love it glossy, love it layered. That really brings out like a blue to green kind of shift. So pretty. Love, love, love. Here it is on me in 3 coats. I'm not even putting glossy top coat on my nails just because I just finished painting them. So that is stunningly beautiful. Love it. And this one is Emotional Support Shiny. There we have it, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. So beautiful. And this one comes to us from Alchemy Lacquers. Up next from Atomic Polish, this one is Strange the Dreamer, and it looks like this was from August of 2023. And let's start a first coat. Excellent coverage, nice formula. There it is, 1 coat. Let's put on our second coat of Strange the Dreamer. This one does dry down a little bit matte, a little bit satiny. There it is in 2 coats. I don't think you'll need more than 2 coats for this one. That's beautiful. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have Atomic Polishes Strange the Dreamer in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. That is beautiful. It's beautiful on its own. Look at it over the black. It gives us this lighter green with kind of the blue around the edges. So pretty. Here's that one on me in just 2 coats. Again, I have not top coated it, but it will dry down a little bit satiny, as I said. Beautiful. And this one is Strange the Dreamer in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me. I just smudged it just now. Here it is on me in just 2 coats. And this one comes to us from Atomic Polish. And up next from Bee's Knees Lacquer. This one is a lion with a thorn in its paw. And it looks like I bought mine in March of 2021. This is actually the 3rd time I think it's coming back in Rewind. This is a 3.0 version that they will have, so it could vary just a little bit from my original version. But let's get this one going in a first coat. There it is in 1 coat, beautiful. And if you're familiar with Bee's Knees, you know there's been just a whole slew of sibling polishes to this one. Probably using the same glitter shimmer mix, different base colors. But this is a lion with a thorn in its paw in 1 coat. And let's put on our second coat. This is so pretty, so pretty. There it is in 2 coats. Excellent, excellent coverage. I think you can still see just a little nail line. The shimmer will help to hide that. But let me just put on a 3rd coat. So pretty. Love, love, love. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. Here we have Bee's Knees, a lion with a thorn in its paw, in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. Look at that too, over the black, really, really pretty. So the current version is going to be a 3.0 version. I think I have the 1.0 version, so it could vary just a little bit but I'm sure she'll get it as close as she can, and this is stunningly beautiful. Beautiful on its own, beautiful matte, beautiful over the black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. So, so, so pretty. And this one is a lion with a thorn in its paw. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. This one dries really, really shiny too. I've not even glossy top coated it. And look how shiny that is, so pretty. And this one comes to us from Bee's Knees Lacquer. And next up we have Broken Pixel Polish. Look at that in the bottle. Oh, that's stunning. All those shifts, beautiful. This one is called Everyone's Grudge, and it was just from February of this year. I think she only joined Polish Pickup this year, so that's awesome. She's coming back for Rewind. Everyone's Grudge. And here comes our first coat. There it is in just 1 coat. This is so pretty. It's so, so shifty. Really, really shiny. Excellent coverage and formula. I think I can still see just the tiniest bit of nail line, but once again, shimmer and the sparkle will help to hide it, but we'll go in and put on a second coat. This built up beautifully in 2 coats. It's so shifty. I'm seeing greens, I'm seeing gold, I'm seeing kind of like a pinkish copper kind of color. Maybe even almost to blue. I don't have the official description, but that's kind of what I'm seeing with my eye under these lights. This is beautiful. I would stop here at 2 coats, but I'll put on a third just to see what that looks like. And there it is in 3 coats. Stunning. So, so, so shifty and so beautiful. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. Here we have Broken Pixel Polishes, Everyone's Grudge, in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. The black does help to bring out a little bit more of the shift, just deepens it up just a little bit. But this is so pretty there, all on its own. Looks great with the matte top coat. And beautiful over black as well. So pretty. Here it is on me in 3 coats. Beautiful. And this one is Everyone's Grudge. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black with the glossy top coat. Here it is on me in 3 coats. And this one comes to us from Broken Pixel. Look at that bottle shot right there. Blue, green, gold, orangey bronze, and then right back the other side. Beautiful. And then I have by Dany Vianna. Look at this. It's so pretty. This one is called Aqua Tofana, and this one I actually bought in Rewind in 2024, so July of 2024. And let's see this one in our first coat. There it is. This has that really strong kind of blue-purple shimmer against kind of a jade green kind of base color, it looks like. Again, I don't have official descriptions. I'm just going by what I see. But here is Aqua Tofana in 1 coat. Here is our second coat. This is a jelly formulation, it appears to be. So you may always see just a little bit of nail line. We'll see how it looks in 3 coats, but you could always use a blurring base. And actually on the camera, it's looking very, very opaque. In person, I can still see just the littlest bit of nail line there in 2 coats. Love this. It's kind of like, as I go down here, it's sort of like a swampy green kind of color. Then as I lift it, I'm getting like pinks and purples and blue, I think even. Beautiful. I will go in and put on a 3rd coat just to see if that helps hide the nail line here in person. Putting on our 3rd coat of by Dany Vianna. Formula is excellent. And that does help to hide the nail line here in person. That's beautiful, 3 coats. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have by Dany Vianna's Aqua Tofana. Here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Look at that over the black. That really leaves that purple. It almost appears to be almost red even up at like an extreme angle. Beautiful. Look at it with the matte top coat. Shiny. So pretty. Here we have it on me in 3 coats. Love, love, love. It's a little bit swampy, but then it has that really strong shimmer. Beautiful. Love it. And this one is Aqua Tofana in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. So, so, so beautiful. This one comes to us from by Dany Vianna. Beautiful. And up next from Chamaeleon Nails. Look at this. This is so beautiful. This one is called Mysterious Uranus, and this is from May 2024 originally. We'll get that one here in our 1st coat. So I think I might have mentioned I love all the polishes that I have picked up from Polish Pickup that I'm showing you here today, except maybe one. I have one regret. This is not it, definitely not this one. This is one of my favorites. This would be like a top pick. That is beautiful. So, so, so sparkly and shiny and beautiful. It's that purple jelly kind of base, and then I'm seeing mostly green little twinkles in the background. Has some reflective glitter. Stunning. Love it. We'll put on our 2nd coat of this beautiful Chamaeleon Nails. That is building up that base color really, really nicely, adding in more sparkle. Oh, that's so pretty. But like I was saying, I love them all that I'm showing you, except for one that we'll talk about in a while. But some of them just really stand out as like top picks, and this would be one of them. Beautiful. There it is. Mysterious Uranus in 2 coats. I am going to put on a 3rd coat. I think you're on the cusp if you would need a 3rd coat. I can see just a little nail line, but that shimmer and sparkle is going to help to cover it. But let's just see what a 3rd coat looks like. I think that is totally gonna cover your nail line. So if you have any problem with seeing any nail line, 3 coats will get you, and this is so, so, so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have it. Mysterious Uranus from Chamaeleon Nails in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. You could absolutely wear this over black. Gives you a beautiful kind of emerald green, then all that pretty reflective glitter. Looks nice with the matte top coat, but this one shines with that glossy top coat. Oh, it's so pretty. And I don't even know if the swatch wheel does it justice. Here it is on me in 3 coats. So sparkly, so beautiful. definitely one of the top picks. Beautiful. And this one is Mysterious Uranus in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And there it is on me in just 3 coats. So good. This one comes to us from Chamaeleon Nails. And up next from Cracked Polish. So good. It's kind of orange, kind of red. This one is called Blood Orange Sangria, and this was from June 2025. And we'll get that one going here in our first coat. There it is in 1 coat. Excellent coverage, beautiful color. It's a little bit shifty. It's kind of orange, kind of red, even a little bit maybe pinkish in there. Excellent formula and coverage, beautiful. Let's see it in a second coat. There it is in 2 coats. Nail line is completely covered. This is perfection in 2. I'm gonna stop here. This is beautiful. Like I said, orange, red, maybe even a little pink coming through there. So pretty. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. And here we have it in 3 coats with a glossy top coat, 3 coats with a matte top coat, 1 coat over black. So pretty. Just beautiful. It looks nice over the black. That brings out a little bit more of the orangey kind of golden colors, but it's stunning on its own. It's really nice with the matte top coat too, but shiny, yes please. So beautiful and such a fantastic formula too. Here it is on me in just 2 coats. Love it. And this one is Blood Orange Sangria in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And there it is on me in just 2 coats. Excellent. And this one comes to us from Cracked. And up next from Emily Damali. This is a magnetic. Look at that. I think this was in Rewind last year too. This is stunning. This would be another top pick, and I haven't even swatched it for you yet. So pretty. This one is called Haunted Vibes. She doesn't have when she first put this out, but it's been a few years because I'm pretty sure this was in Rewind last year too. Beautiful. I'm gonna do this in the glass bead on my nail. I'm showing it to you just unmagnetized on the swatch wheel, but we'll do the glass bead on my nail. We'll do the last coat, so depending if we need 2 or 3 coats. That way you can also see it unmagnetized on my nail a little bit. This is so pretty. Haunted Vibes is a great name. Very nice for the fall. That beautiful brown, see greens and golds at least. Let's put on a second coat. There we go. Sorry if you can hear people and dogs. Everybody's outside today. It's a little cooler here, so. And it's the weekend. There it is in 2 coats unmagnetized. I think that's beautiful. So pretty. I will put on a 3rd coat and then do the glass bead that way, but this way you can see it unmagnetized. I could maybe even do, there it is in a really quick cat eye. Really reactive too. So the background color is kind of this foresty green sort of glitter. And then you get all that multi-chrome lining up there in the magnet line. Beautiful. I'm gonna put on a third coat. And get it in my glass bead tool. I'm gonna spin for a minute. All right. Oh, yes. Ah, look at that in the glass bead. Oh, I love it so much. So that's almost like looks to be, and like I said, I don't have my descriptions here, but like kind of like a black jelly base, and then it has this green sparkle there in the background, and then that beautiful multi-chrome magnetic line. Oh my gosh, I love this. Definitely a top pick for me. I think it was in last year's rewind video also. Love, love, love. And we'll take a look at that one here on the swatch wheel. Like I said, I did leave this unmagnetized, but here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. The black doesn't really make too much difference. It kind of maybe brightens it up just a little bit, adds in maybe a little bit more shift. But there it is, unmagnetized, just as beautiful if you do not want to magnetize it. But look at it in the glass bead. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Stunningly beautiful. So, so, so good. There it is, 3 coats with the glass bead effect. So fun. And this one is Haunted Vibes, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black, 3 coats in that beautiful glass bead. And this one comes to us from Emily Damali. And up next we have Garden Path Lacquer. This is another magnetic. Beautiful. It deepens up to almost looks like a ruby red in the background, and then this beautiful kind of pink and aqua magnet line. This one is called I'm Beautiful, I'm Mad, and I purchased this in March of 2025. We'll get that one going here in a first coat. Just like the last one, we will do this in the glass bead. So pretty, even if you do not want to magnetize it. Beautiful. There is I'm Beautiful, I'm Mad, 1 coat. This one has excellent, excellent coverage in that first coat. I don't think we'll need more than 2. Let's see. There it is in 2. So I'm seeing like purples and like that aqua color. I'm seeing like a really bright pink. Show you really quick. There it is in the cat eye. Really, really quick cat eye. I mean, what you just saw me do is as long as I held it up there. So that is beautiful. Let me cover this up and we'll do it in the glass bead. All right, we're gonna spin for a minute. All right. Again, so, so pretty. So this does deepen up to kind of like a really deep, rich kind of red with the red sparkles in the background. And then you get that beautiful, there's like hot pink, purple, aqua, kind of multi-chrome magnetic line. Oh, so, so good. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. So here we have I'm Beautiful, I'm Mad in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And again, the black maybe deepens it up just a little bit, maybe shows off some shifts a little bit better, but this is so pretty. Even if you do not want to magnetize it, up at this extreme angle, I'm seeing like hot pink almost. So, so, so pretty. This would be another top pick. Here it is on me in 3 coats with the glass bead effect. Love, love, love. This one is I'm Beautiful, I'm Mad. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black unmagnetized. And here it is, 3 coats with the glass bead. So pretty. This one comes to us from Garden Path Lacquer. And up next from Great Lakes Lacquer. This is another beauty. I've worn this one as a manicure. I think I've worn a couple of the others, but I know this one I did. This is called My Ashes After They Cremate Me, and it's from December 2024. Get this going in our first coat. This is so beautiful. Got some gold glitter, some gold flakes, some multi-chrome shifting flakes, seeing pink, green, blue, purple, at least those colors. There it is in just 1 coat. We'll put on our second coat here. This does build up very nicely. All the flakes and the glitter are going to help to hide any nail line. There it is in 2 coats. Could almost wear it this way, but I'll go in and put on a 3rd for you. There it is in 2. Let's see it in 3. This really does build up very nicely, and like I said, the flakes and the shimmer are really gonna help you hide any nail line. I'm not seeing any nail line here. In 3 coats. This is beautiful. This is another top pick for me. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have My Ashes After They Cremate Me. Here it is in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Beautiful. Love it with the matte top coat. Love it glossy. It's nice over black. I think this one wins being on its own rather than putting it over black, but I mean, it's beautiful. There's going to be some hollow glitter and the flakes aren't quite as noticeable, but the glitter will really jump out over the black. This is so pretty on its own. Here it is on me in 3 coats. Love, love, love. And this one is My Ashes After They Cremate Me. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And here it is on me in 3 coats. This one comes to us from Great Lakes Lacquer. And up next from Hearts and Promises, another purple glittery one, of course. This one's called Beam Me Up, and it was from August of 2025. And we'll get that one here in our first coat. Very pretty. This is kind of a mauve-y purple, in my opinion. Beautiful green shimmer. Here is Beam Me Up in 1 coat. We'll get it going here in our second coat. That has very good coverage, nice and even. I still see, I think, a little bit of nail line through there, but again, I sound like a broken record, but the shimmer will help hide that nail line, but we'll put on a 3rd coat to see what that looks like. There's two beautiful coats of this one. Let's put on a third. That does increasingly deepen up that background color, the base color. Gives us more sparkle, and I think all your nail line will be covered in 3 coats. This is really, really, really pretty. Love, love, love. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. So here we have that one in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. It's really, really pretty. I love purple. I love contrasting shimmer. Looks really pretty over the black. It's really like a darkened emerald. Beautiful matte, beautiful glossy. Very, very nice. Here's that one on me in 3 coats. And this one is Beam Me Up. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. And this one came to us from Hearts and Promises. Beautiful. And if you just wanted to see, the Hearts and Promises is right here, and it just so happens to be here next to the other glittery purple one from Chamaeleon Nails. So here's Chamaeleon, here is Hearts and Promises. They're different shades of purple. This one's a little bit more kind of pinky purple. And so, yeah, they're not dupes. And this one's much more shimmery, sparkly, because it has reflective glitter in it also, the Chamaeleon Nails does. So those two just happen to be next to each other here on the swatch wheel, and they are not dupes. And up next we have from Hit the Bottle. This is another magnetic that really deepens up that background color to kind of a blue-green, very, very sparkly. And then the magnet line is, what I'm seeing right here is pink and yellow, but I think there's going to be other colors in there. Beautiful. And this one is called Sweet Parakeet, and I purchased this in March of 2026. And we'll get that one going here in our first coat. And just like the other magnetics, I'm going to show it on the swatch wheel unmagnetized, and I'm going to do it here on my nail in the glass bead on the last coat, and I'll hit it with the cat eye magnet too, the bar magnet. So there is Sweet Parakeet in just 1 coat. This is beautiful, even unmagnetized. Really, really pretty. Let's put on our second coat. That does deepen that up very nicely. Actually, the nail line is very well covered there. Let's hit it with the bar magnet. This is so pretty. I love the really shimmery background color. It's green and then it goes to blue, unless that's part of the magnet line. And then we got the pink, kind of orange, kind of yellowish colored magnet line. Lots and lots. I see some purple. I think there's lots and lots of colors in here, and different lightings, different colors will come out. That's beautiful. I'm going to put on a third coat and we'll do it in the glass bead. And here goes the third coat. I don't think you would necessarily need a third coat, but since I hit that one with the bar magnet, we'll just put a refresher coat down, put it in my glass bead, and we're going to spin for a minute. And here it is. Let me clean that up. Here it is in the glass bead. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. How many times have I said that in this video? But this is so beautiful. So down here, I'm seeing like blue or green in the background color, and then all these sparkles. And then as I move around, I'm getting like a golden color, a yellow color, a pink color. Let's see what else I can see. I think there might be maybe even a purplish kind of color. So many colors and so fun and beautiful. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. So here we have Sweet Parakeet in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black, unmagnetized. Very shifty, very pretty. I kind of love it with the matte top coat. Up at this extreme angle, I'm seeing like a greenish gray almost. And you come down, you get some pinks, you get the little twinkles here of the glossy one. Not too different, just a little deepened up there over the black. And here it is on me in 3 coats with the glass bead. This is beautiful both ways. Magnetize it, don't magnetize it. Whatever you like to do, beautiful. And this one is Sweet Parakeet, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats with the glass bead. I will say the list that I found online where I got all of these polishes that were coming back for polish pickup, this one has Sweet Parakeet as both the PPU website and the maker's website, so I don't know if something's wrong there. So I'm gonna say this is gonna be on the PPU website, but I could be wrong, or maybe it's gonna be on both. I do not know for sure, but this is beautiful. This one comes to us from Hit the Bottle. And then up next I have Indie by Patty Lopes. Beautiful. This one is called Wonderland. I kind of feel like this was in last year's Rewind also. Oh, and this was from, I purchased this in August of 2024. And let's put on our first coat. This is excellent coverage. Here it is, just 1 coat. This is sort of a reddish purple, in my opinion, the base color, and then it has this kind of blue purple sparkle and shimmer. Excellent formula. You could almost wear this in 1 coat. Beautiful. Let's put on a second coat. I don't think anybody would need more than 2 coats for this one, and it is so beautiful. I'd almost, vampy almost comes to mind, that base color. It's kind of that reddish purple, but then that beautiful blue or purple shimmer over the top, and then I see little twinkles. I'm seeing red, I'm seeing the blue or purple. So pretty. Here is Wonderland from Indie by Patty Lopes in 2 coats. That's where I'm gonna stop. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. So here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Just so beautiful. Look at it over the black. You really, I don't know if you're seeing the little twinkles come through. They're almost like gold, red, pink. I don't know if you're really seeing that, but they really shine through for some reason over the black. Looks beautiful with the matte top coat and beautiful with the glossy top coat too. This is so pretty. Love. And here it is on me in just 2 coats. Excellent formula and coverage. Beautiful. And this one is Wonderland. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in just 2 coats. And this one comes to us from Indie by Patty Lopes. And up next from Jior. Beautiful sparkle bomb here. This one is called Quirky Quokka, I'm not positive, And I purchased this one February of 2026, I think that says. Beautiful glitter bomb. Let's see what this one looks like. Here it goes in the first coat. This could definitely be used as a topper. I don't know if that's what the purpose of it is, but let's see how it builds up on its own also. This will be beautiful for Halloween time, for the fall, Thanksgiving kind of thing. I see oranges and golds and yellows. Little sparkles coming out at me. There it is in one coat. Let's put on a second coat, see how this builds up. It seems to build up beautifully. And all the glitter you can see, it comes out very easily, distributes very nicely. That is so sparkly. Oh my gosh, I love this. There's some sort of like a slate blue kind of thing going on in there too. I don't know if it has flakes. I think maybe. This is beautiful in two coats. I can still see a little nail line. It isn't a clear base after all. So we'll go in and put on a third coat. There it is in two. Let's put on a third. That covers it beautifully. I don't even think I'd see any nail line anymore. There it is in three beautiful sparkly coats from Jior, Quirky, Quokka. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here that is in three coats glossy, three coats matte, one coat over black. And it has a glossy top coat, but not a glitter grabber. You would want a glitter smoother with this particular polish. That's beautiful. And here with the matte top coat, you can really see some of the colors of the glitters and the little flakes. I'm seeing bigger pops of color of like pink and like that slate blue that I mentioned. And then little glitters, yellow and orange. At least those. I think there's maybe even other colors. And over black is very pretty. I like it better on its own than layered over the black. But you could definitely layer this over like maybe an orange. I bet it would look pretty over a gray. Very, very nice. And here's that one on me in three coats. Love, it's so sparkly. And this one is Quirky Quokka in three coats glossy, three coats matte, one coat over black. And here it is on me in three sparkly coats, all by itself. And this one comes to us from Jior. Beautiful. And up next I have one from Lemming Lacquer. Look at that. Beautiful rich blue, or maybe purple, purpley blue. This one is called All I Really Want, and I bought this one in October of 2023, I think that says. And let's get that one going here in our first coat. Yeah, this has a purple base, and then tons and tons of beautiful blue sparkle. Excellent coverage in just one coat. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love the blue sparkle against that really rich royal purple kind of base. Beautiful. All I Really Want in one coat. Let's see what this one looks like in two coats, see if that's enough. I think two coats is enough. That is so pretty. I feel like there's little red twinkles in there also, maybe. Very few. It's mostly this rich royal purple base with that all sorts of blue sparkles, and then just every now and then I see something kind of red. Maybe it's holographic or something. But whatever it is stunningly beautiful. This is Lemming Lacquer All I Really Want in 2 coats. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have that one. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Oh my gosh, that with the matte top coat, look how glowy that is. So pretty. Beautiful glossy, beautiful matte. Over black, it really deepens up. You kind of lose the purple of the base and you just get all those pretty blue sparkles over the black. That's nice, but it's stunning here all by itself. Love, love. And here it is on me in just 2 coats. That's all you'll need. Beautiful. And this one is All I Really Want. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And here it is on me in just 2 coats. Beautiful. This would be a top pick too. That's gorgeous. And this one comes to us from Lemming Lacquer. And up next, we are still looking at polishes that are going to be available on the Polish Pickup website. This one comes to us from Monarch Lacquer. Beautiful. This one is called Panda-monium, and I bought this one in December of 2025. And we'll get that one going here in a first coat. I will say, after I painted up the swatch wheel, I added just a little bit of thinner to my bottle, just to get it to a consistency that I liked a little better. There wasn't anything wrong with it, it was just a little thick for me. There we have Panda-monium in just 1 coat. It covers really, really well for being in a clear base. Just black and white glitter in a clear base. Panda-monium. Let's see what it looks like in 2 coats. There it is in 1. Let's put on our second. This builds up really, really nicely too. So many little black glitter in there. And then the little white glitter. I don't know, I think 2 coats might be enough actually. That is so fun. Oh my gosh, I love this one too. I don't know if it falls into top pick category, but it's definitely way up there. Very, very nice. Here's Panda-monium, 2 coats. I am gonna put on a third. This is so fun. Oh my gosh, I do love it. There it is in 3 coats. Excellent coverage. I don't think you'll see nail line through there. I don't think I saw any at 2 coats, but there it is in 3. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. Here we have it. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Of course, over the black, you lose all the black glitter, so it just looks like a black base with white glitter. That's fun. Love it with the matte top coat. Oh my gosh, really love that. Love it glossy. Very, very pretty. And here it is on me in 3 coats. This is so pretty. So I think you might need a glitter smoother with this one, or probably just doubling up on your top coat would be enough. I have just 1 coat of a top coat on the swatch wheel, and I can still feel just the very slightest bit of bumps in there. That's beautiful. And this one is Panda-monium in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And here it is on me in 3 coats. Love, love. This one comes to us from Monarch Lacquer. And up next I have one from Moonshine Manny. This looks beautiful. Got some hollow glitter in there. It's shifty, kind of blue, purple. See some gold and pink even, a little green, possibly. And this is also a magnetic. So that will deepen up the background color to this beautiful purple. And then the magnet line looks to be kind of pink and aqua. And this one is called Fraser, and this is from August 2025. And we'll get that going here in our first coat. And just like all the other magnetics, I'll hit it with the bar magnet and then I'll end it with the glass bead, because on the swatch wheel, I have it unmagnetized. So here that is, it's beautiful. It looks almost kind of gray, and then there's like this shimmer that's purple to kind of like an aqua-y green. Beautiful, even if you do not want to magnetize it. This is Fraser in one coat. Let's put on our second coat. That builds up very nicely. There it is in two coats unmagnetized. That's beautiful. It's very shifty. Love the holographic glitter in there too. And there it is after just a few seconds with the bar magnet. You can see all that beautiful kind of aqua magnetic particles. Very, very pretty. And then I'm gonna put on another coat here. And hit it in the glass bead. We'll spin for a minute. All right. Here that is, the glass bead, that beautiful aqua magnetic line. And the background color looks to be, like I said, kind of a darkened gray purple, like a purpley gray. And then I am seeing like pink and purple in that magnet line as I move around. Very, very pretty, and I love the holographic little glitters twinkling through. Beautiful. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. All right, here we have it. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Black is gonna give us a lot more kind of shifts. Purple, pink, then I'm seeing like that kind of green or blue, all those beautiful little gold holographic glitter is what it looks like. It's very fun with the matte top coat, and of course, beautiful glossy. These are unmagnetized. Definitely could wear it that way. It's beautiful. Here it is on me in 3 coats with the glass bead. What's your favorite way to wear magnetics? Mine is, I think for sure, the glass bead. So pretty. And this one is Fraser in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black, unmagnetized. And here it is on me in 3 coats with the glass bead. And this one comes to us from Moonshine Manny. And up next from Paint It Pretty Polish, we have this beautiful purple, some kind of green blue shimmer. This one is thermal and magnetic. So the magnet deepens up the back a little bit and brings all that pretty blue purple shimmer to the magnet line. And this one is called Ribbit, and it is from May 2025. We will get that one going here in our first coat. I don't remember what it does as a thermal, but I'm gonna get some water, so we'll take a look at it, see if it still transitions. There it is in 1 coat. This is sort of like a dusty kind of purple. And then that beautiful kind of green blue shimmer. Beautiful, excellent coverage formula. This one is Ribbit in just 1 coat. All right, here that is in the first coat. I did smudge it a little bit over there. So it looks like the warm state is kind of a dusty gray green kind of. And then the purple goes up there to the cooler state. Let's put on a second coat. So there it is now in 2 coats. That did really deepen up that's in that second coat. This is pretty. If the thermal doesn't really happen here, I will get some water. There it is, ribbit in 2 coats. All right, I don't think you really need a third coat. You can kind of see that thermal action happening just naturally here. My tips are a little more purple and my down by my cuticles is a little bit more green. It's kind of faint. This thermal though is a year and 4 months old almost, so that it still transitions is awesome. I'm just gonna put on a third coat. Like I said, I don't think you'll really need it, but this is a magnetic. So let me hit it here with the bar magnet. So that brings all that pretty aqua, and there's also like a fainter kind of pink line just under it. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. There it is in the very quick cat eye. Then I'm gonna put just a little more just to wet it. And we'll put it in the glass bead tool and spin for a minute. There it is in the glass bead. So that deepens up the background to this almost like that might be kind of like a dark slate blue kind of thing. And then all the magnetic pigment, which is the lighter kind of aqua. I see some purple and maybe even pink come up to the surface. Very pretty. Let me grab some water and we'll look at this in the thermal too. Okay, here it is in 3 coats with the glass bead. I did put a glossy top coat on this one and ran it back under the glass bead tool just because I'm going to be dipping it in water. But there it is once again in the glass bead. Very pretty. And yeah, I was afraid it was going to mess up. It's still messing up. But there it is all cold. And here it is warm. It gets a lot brighter. Kind of the background color is now like a green, kind of like a hunter green almost. And then the magnetic pigment looks even lighter. I should have waited a little bit longer. Ignore the mess ups there. I just didn't let it dry long enough. So in the all cold water, the background color is this beautiful purple. And then the aqua magnet line. Very, very fun. And to look at that one on the swatch wheel, here I have it 3 coats with a glossy top coat, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. These are all unmagnetized and probably more in the cold state. This is really pretty, even if you don't want to magnetize it. Beautiful. Here it is on me in 3 coats with the glass bead. Got a little messed up with my water. I did not let it dry long enough before dipping it in water. But this is from May 2025 and it still transitions beautifully. Love that. In case you're unaware, sometimes thermals, they say they only have a 6-month lifespan of changing, so awesome that it's doing it a year and 3 or 4 months later. And this one is Ribbit. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. It's beautiful over the black too, very shifty. It brings out lots of shifts. And here it is on me, 3 coats with the glass bead. And I don't know if you can see, but the thermal is working on me too. Down at my cuticles, it's warmer, so it's kind of that kind of hunterish kind of green. And then up at my free edge is a little bit more purple. I don't know if you're seeing that or not, but that's beautiful. And this one comes to us from Paint It Pretty Polish. And I'm up to Phoenix. This is a beautiful flaky balm. All different colors of flakes in here. This is called Alicorn, and I bought this one in March of 2026. And I'm just gonna put this on my bare nail, show you what that looks like. I don't think this would build up. Has really big chunky flakes though, love that. There it is in just one coat. It does have a very minor tinted kind of blue base color. So we will build it up and just see what it looks like. But here it is in one coat. And here goes a second coat. I was a little bit disappointed by this one when I got it in. I don't know if the swatch pictures just looked quite a bit different. I mean, I still like it, and I'm not upset I bought it, but it just seemed a little bit different than what I thought it was going to be based on the swatch pictures on the website. But there it is in two coats. And it is building up somewhat nicely. Love all the different color flakes, and I love that some of them are just chunky. All right, here's Alicorn, two coats. Let's see what a third coat will do. So you're still gonna see nail line for sure, but there, like I said, it's a very lightly tinted base. So you don't, and so many flakes, and they're so big and they're so colorful and beautiful. You don't really notice your nail line all that much, but you could definitely put this over a blurring base. You could put this over almost any color. I'll show it over black here when we get to the swatch wheels. But here is Phoenix Alicorn in 3 coats. So here we have it on the swatch wheel, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. So you can see it's very lightly tinted, kind of a blue, kind of a grayish blue, tinted base color. Love it with the matte top coat. It's fun. I think it's just different than what I was expecting from the pictures, but not hating it. I kind of like it. Here it is on me in 3 coats, just all by itself. It's really pretty there over the black too. One more look there over the black, very pretty. That really gets all the colors popping out at us. And this one is Alicorn in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Love it with the matte top coat too. And here it is on me in 3 coats, just all by itself. And this one comes to us from, it's hard to see, but Phoenix. Now I do have, Polished for Days is bringing back Goblins and Ghoulies, and I do have that polish. I just could not find it anywhere, so I don't have that one to show you this time, but it's been brought back quite a few times, so you are more than likely familiar with it. So up next I have this polish from Raven Lacquer. This was a new to me brand. This was my very first time trying it. And so earlier in the video, I mentioned I had one regret polish I kind of wished I hadn't bought, and it's this one. It looks so pretty here in the bottle. Those big flakes down there, very fun. But this one's called Fire Breather, and this was from January 26. And let's get this going in a first coat. I have not seen this on a nail yet, so maybe it'll change my mind. So I really wanted to love this polish, and I don't know if it was a bad batch and they just didn't let us know that, or if this is what it was and I didn't realize it. Maybe the swatchers had put it over base colors or something, but here it is in one coat. It's just sort of a, I don't even know what color it is. It's kind of like a rusty orangey kind of color, I guess, the base color. And then it's got these beautiful flakes in it. And we will build it up. But here is Fire Breather from Raven Lacquer in one coat. Okay, there it is in the first coat. Let's put on a second. I just don't think, if I would have saw this color in the swatch pictures, I don't think I would have bought it. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's a bad batch and they just didn't let us know. I have not looked up to see what the original photos looked like or anything. I just can't imagine that I would have bought this. I don't know. Maybe I did. I mean, obviously I bought it, but anyway, whatever I was thinking. It's building up nicely. It's still kind of a rusty orangey kind of color. The flakes are beautiful. They're gold, red, orange, looks like. And this is really pretty layered over black. I'll show you that in just a moment. So it is building up not too bad actually on the nail. I'm gonna see what a third coat looks like. Maybe I'll take back my assessment. Okay, there it is in two coats. Let's put on our third and see what happens. Okay, I still feel like if I'd seen this, I probably would not have bought it, but maybe I was, I don't know what I was thinking that month, but it's not that bad. Now that it's on my nail in 3 coats, it's not that bad. But when I got it and I painted up my little swatch ring, and you'll see it on the swatch wheel, I was like, what was I thinking? But, and like I said, I did not look up to see what the original swatch photos looked like. That made me buy it. So I would say I still sort of regret buying it, but not as much as I did. This one is Raven Lacquer Fire Breather in 3 coats. Let's look at it on the swatch wheel. Okay, here we have it. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. So I think this will definitely be usable. Layering it, I'd layer it maybe over red, over black, I don't know. So it's really, really pretty. The flakes are gorgeous. Love, love, love them. It's just this base color. I can't quite get around that I would purchase that, but I did, and I don't love it here on the swatch wheel, I have to tell you, but seeing how it built up on my nail, I'm not hating it quite as much. I still don't love it, but it's okay. If this is your kind of color, this would definitely be kind of a prugly kind of color, I would think, but then it has those beautiful flakes in it. But there it is, 3 coats on me. And this one is Fire Breather in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Love, love, love it over the black, I have to say. And there it is on me in 3 coats. So not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That is proof that you need to swatch your polishes before you totally give up on them. But there it is, 3 coats on me. And this one came to us from Raven Lacquer. This was my very first purchase from them. And up next is one from Royla Lee. Get that reflective glitter, beautiful. This one is called, This is the Ass of a Killer, Bella. And I purchased this one in December 2025. Beautiful. Let's see this one in a first coat. Very pretty. It's got this very strong green shimmer. We'll see more as we build that up. put on our second coat. So this is a bit shifty. When I'm out from under these bright lights, I can see almost like blue to purple. Here it is in 3 coats. I may not have unpaused the camera to see the 3rd coat go on, but this is it in 3 coats. And you may need, since it has that reflective glitter, you may need a glitter smoother, or at least to double up on your top coat with this one. That's probably going to be sufficient. And just know that this is shiftier than it's looking under these bright lights. Very pretty. Let's look at this one on the swatch wheel. And here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. It's beautiful over the black too. That really deepens that up. Very, very pretty. Let's see if I can get any shifts. I don't think in this lighting I'm gonna get much, but this is beautiful. Trust me. Like right here, looking at it over black, you're seeing kind of green. I'm seeing like this beautiful, almost navy-ish kind of blue, almost sapphire-y blue. And then just lots of the reflective glitter. Very, very pretty. And here it is on me in 3 coats. And this one is, this is the Ass of a Killer Bella in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. And this one comes to us from Royla Lee. And the last polish I have to show you that's going to be available in the Polish Pickup website this July rewind is from Zombie Claw. And this one is called Vampire's Desire. And I bought this one in April of 2025. And we'll get that one going here in our first coat. This is a beautiful red, almost like a maroonish kind of red so far. Lots of black flakes, jelly formula. And there it is in 1 juicy coat. Very nice formula, excellent coverage. I'm really not noticing my nail line through there under these lights, but of course we'll put on at least a 2nd coat. I really think this might be good in 2 coats, but let me put on a 3rd just to see. That may have continued deepening it up a little bit. That almost makes the background color so dark that you kind of lose the black flakes. I like this better in 2 coats. That's how I would wear it. You kind of lose the flakes here in that with that 3rd coat. But beautiful. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. And here we have that in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and you can't even see it over black. There's nothing, I did paint it on there, but you see absolutely nothing. So not a layering possibility, but look at that with that matte top coat. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I think that's how I would wear it. This is perfect for like Halloween, scary kind of bloody kind of manicures. Oh, love, love, love this one. And here it is on me in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Like I said, you really lose the flakes here. I would keep it at 2, I think. Beautiful. And this one is Vampire's Desire. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black, but you cannot see anything. Here it is on me in 3 coats. And this one comes to us from Zombie Claw. Okay, the next 12 polishes we're going to show you, These are coming back for the Polish Pickup Rewind, but they are going to be found on the makers' websites at some point in July. Makers have from July 1st to July 31st where they can have these be up for sale. It could be the whole month, it could be a week, it could be whatever works for the maker is what's going to happen. So I would suggest following the makers' socials if there's anything here you want to see, or I'm sure it'll be posted in the Polish Pickup Facebook groups or Instagram page, something like that. But I don't have any of that information to share with you. I'm just going to show you pretty polish. So let's get started. So first up, my bottle says Nail Artisans, but this brand has changed names. This is now the Ahmya, which we did see earlier. So this is the new brand name you're going to look for. And the polish name is Orion. I bought this during a rewind, but it doesn't say what year I did. So I don't know when I did it, but this is beautiful. Beautiful shimmery number. Let's get this one going and a first coat. There we have it. It has this beautiful ethereal light blue kind of shimmer. Beautiful. And let's get Orion in a second coat. The shimmer shifts. I saw off camera, I saw like this light blue to a purple to a almost pink. So it is a shifty one. We might see that over the black. There it is in two coats. You can still see nail line. This is so beautiful. It's so ethereal, even here at two coats. You can still see nail line, but just a blurring base would help with that. Could layer it over a coordinating kind of color, or we'll see what a third coat looks like also. There's another look at it in two coats. I think this is one you're just gonna see a little bit of nail line, but that shimmer will definitely help hide it a little bit. This is beautiful. It's like vibrant yet ethereal, and it's just a really like happy springtime kind of color, summer color. Oh, I love it. I didn't think I would like this one that much. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. All right. Here we have Orion. Here it is in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. Look at that bright blue it gives us. Like a bright kind of cyan type of blue. Beautiful. I kind of love it with the matte top coat too. So yeah, I'm not really seeing the shifts off camera in like a really low light on my nail. I could see this going to almost like purple, almost pink, but I'm not seeing any of that under these bright lights. And I don't have the description to know if it really is doing that, but this is beautiful. Ethereal, glowy, really, really, really nice. And here it is on me in 3 coats. You can see it really built up on my nail over the natural colored swatch wheel. Look how much deeper it is, and they're all 3 coats. Beautiful. And this one is Orion. There we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black with a glossy top coat. And here it is on me in 3 coats. So pretty. And I'm not going to show you the name because I'm going to show you the name on this other bottle. This comes to us from Ahmya. This is the wrong bottle, but the correct name. I have an older bottle with a different name. Beautiful. And up next for the Maker Shop from Bee's Knees. Look at this. Oh, shifting shimmer, reflective glitter. This one is called Games Within Games. And I got this in December of 2023. And we'll get that one going here in a first coat. Another sheer with a really strong shimmer and reflective glitter. Beautiful. Games within games in one coat. And let's see what this does with a second coat. And just so you know, I have the 1.0 version. In polish, for polish pickup, it's going to be a 2.0 version, so it could vary slightly, but you know, she'll try and get it as close as she can. There could be just slight variations. And this is beautiful also. Again, still see a lot of nail line through there, but just like the last one, very ethereal, very soft, really, really sparkly. Love the reflective glitter. Let's see what a third coat will look like. Here we go with our third coat of Games Within Games 1.0. So there it is in 3 coats. So this is a beautiful, it's sort of like an orange to gold, maybe even red shimmer. Beautiful. 3 coats. You can still see nail line, so if you hate that, just put on a blurring base first. Should be good to go. Layer this over something beautiful. I'll show it to you over black. But there it is, 3 coats. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have the Bee's Knees, Games Within Games. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. Look at that over the black. Turns it to this brown, kind of bronzy with some gold shimmer. Beautiful, beautiful on its own. Beautiful over black. You could definitely play with this over different colors. Very pretty. And here it is on me in 3 coats. This one feels quite smooth. You may still need, there's just a little texture with the reflective glitter. You may just want to double up on your top coat or put on a glitter smoother. Beautiful. And this one is Games Within Games in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and 1 coat over black. And here it is on me in 3 coats. Very, very nice. And up next, coming to the Maker's Shop by Dany Vianna. Look at this. This one is called Cinnabon Sugar, and this was from January 2022. Beautiful. So I just noticed on the side of the bottle, there's a magnetic sticker, but it doesn't say, usually they have an M on my list for magnetics, and it doesn't look like it does anything. Maybe she just accidentally put that sticker on there. Anyway, let's get it going in a first coat. Lots of silver glitter, little baby ones. And then I think there's some type of brown or like a antique gold kind of a color. Maybe copper glitter also. Look at the coverage on that glitter bomb though in just 1 coat. Wow, let's just see if it does. Oh, maybe there is a magnet line there. Well, here it is so far in 1 coat. Cinnabon Sugar. Let's put on our second coat. Wow, this built up beautifully. I think 2 coats might be all you need because it has excellent coverage, but then all that glitter, reflective glitter, everything. I do see maybe the slightest magnet line. I don't know if I'm seeing things. It almost looks like it goes silver. The bottom of the label did not say magnetic. My list does not have the M. Wish I had the official description now. Pretty. All right, well, I'm gonna put it through the glass bead tool and just see what happens on this 3rd coat. It may not do anything. It may do something, but we're gonna see. Let's spin for a minute. Okay. I don't think it did anything. I don't think it's magnetic, but it is beautiful. It is sparkly, it is shiny. Love the addition of the like coppery, they may even be kind of rose gold. Little glitter, there's some silver reflective. Looks like it's kind of in a grayish kind of base, or there's just that much gray sparkle. I don't know. I don't know the description, but this is stunning and I love it. There it is in 3 coats. Let's take a look on the swatch wheel. Okay, here we have it. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. I kind of love it with the matte top coat. That really lets the glitter bits shine through. You can see there's like those kind of coppery golden ones. There's some, I think, black, and then the silver reflective you don't really see. It kills it down. But look at it, sparkly, so good. You will want a glitter smoother for this one. I don't care for it that much over the black myself, but definitely a different look. Love it matte, love it glossy. And here it is on me in 3 coats. Beautiful. And this one is Cinnabon Sugar in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And there it is, 3 coats on me. Beautiful, beautiful. And up next in Maker Shop, this one from Cleona Cosmetics. Look at that. Beautiful. This one is called The Prince and the Lion, and I bought this one in August of 2024. Beautiful. And we will get this going in our first coat. Oh, this is so pretty. Very sparkly. Has quite a few colors in little shimmer bits coming through. There it is in 1 coat. This is beautiful. Love the shine on it. And all those little colors twinkling through. Beautiful. And let's go in and put on our second coat of The Prince and the Lion. There it is in 2 coats. That built up beautifully. Under these bright lights, I'm not seeing my nail line. I don't know if you can see it over the camera. I love this. It has like a shifting shimmer. I'm seeing mostly kind of like pink and like a soft gold almost. But then as I go down, I'm seeing almost like green. I don't know. And then lots of different colored twinkles, like I said. Some little micro glitter in there. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a 3rd coat just to see. There it is in 3 coats. What I love about this one is the shine, and then also like the shift. That is beautiful. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have The Prince and the Lion. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Look at that over the black. That's all the different colors. There's like a gold, there's almost that bronzy color, almost to like red. I see some green. Beautiful. Love it with the matte top coat. Love it glossy though. Glossy definitely wins. But I love it over the black too. So pretty. Very delicate, beautiful pink. Kind of an orchidy pink because it almost looks purple. Like up here, it almost looks purple and then more pink. Beautiful. Here it is on me in 3 coats. Love. And this one is the Prince and the Lion in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black, and 3 coats on me. Beautiful. This one comes to us from Cleona Cosmetics. And up next, from Dreamland Lacquer. Look at this. So, so, so beautiful. This one is called Bond, James Bond. And I bought this in a rewind of July 2023. Beautiful. Let's get it going here in our first coat. It does say that this also is a 2.0 version, so it could differ very slightly, possibly. But there it is in 1 coat. This is so beautiful. This is like a perfect Caribbean blue almost. Maybe cyan blue. Then it looks like it has some green little sparkles, blue sparkles. Beautiful. This is Bond, James Bond in 1 coat. Okay, let's put on a second coat. This is stunningly beautiful. I love the color of it, the shade of it. And there we have it in 2 coats. I am not noticing my nail line through there at all. That shimmer sparkle is going to help hide it if you can see it. This is so pretty. This would be a top pick. This is beautiful. So, so beautiful. I don't know. I guess I'll go in and put on a 3rd coat for you. I would wear it like this though. I would wear it here in 2, but I'll put on a 3rd so we can see. Here goes our 3rd coat. I'm not sure if that made any difference or not. It's beautiful. It was beautiful in 2, it's beautiful in 3. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have Bond, James Bond, in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. You will probably want to double up on your top coat or use a glitter smoother for this one. It's beautiful. I think it looks better on the nail than here on the swatch wheel. It's really pretty over the black too. Brings out all that blue and green little sparkles. Love it matte. Glossy wins for me though. Here it is on me, 3 coats. Love, love, love. This would be a top pick. Beautiful. And this one is Bond, James Bond. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And there it is on me in 3 coats. So pretty. And up next I have one from Lurid Lacquer. This will be on her own website sometime in July. This is beautiful. Some more reflective glitter. This one is called Lost in the Interstice. And I bought this one in August of 2025. Very shifty, very beautiful. We'll get that one going here in our first coat. Just in 1 coat, this would be a top pick. I can already tell you. This is so shifty. I'm not sure the colors. I think it might be like pink, gold, green almost, and then the base color looks to be kind of like a denim-y blue, or like maybe a gray blue. And then there's some silver reflective that is stunning in one coat. Let's see what two looks like. There it is, first coat. Here comes the second. Beautiful. So beautiful. I'm not noticing my nail line. The shimmer and the little glitter bits are gonna help hide it. Oh, that is so pretty. Love, love, love. There it is in two coats. I'll go in and put on a third just to see, but I would definitely wear it this way myself. Let's see if a third coat makes any difference. I don't think it did, but it's still beautiful. Two coats, three coats, whatever works for you. This is stunning. Definitely a top pick. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have Lurid Lacquers, Lost in the Interstice. This is also going to be a 2.0 version, so could vary a little bit from mine, but I'm sure she'll keep it as close as she can. But here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Look at that over the black. That really shows you what the shimmer is. Definitely green, kind of bronzy, orangey, golden. So nice. You may want to double up on your top coat with this one. Oh, this is so pretty. Love it over the black. Love it more on its own. It's nice with the matte top coat, but glossy will win. Love the reflective glitter in there. Stunning. And there it is on me in 3 coats. I think 2 would have been enough, but there it is in 3. And this one is Lost in the Interstice. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. So beautiful. 3 coats on me. Love, 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 love. And this one comes to us from Lurid Lacquer. And up next from the Maker Store offerings for Polish Pickup Rewind July 2026 from Lynn B Designs. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. This one is called Frosted Light, and I bought this one during Rewind of 2024. We'll get that one going here in our first coat. Beautiful. Another kind of soft, ethereal, beautiful sky blue, like a cloudy blue sky kind of thing. Green shimmer, lovely. Frosted Light in 1 coat. And let's get on a second coat. And there it is in 2 coats. I love the green shimmer in this one. It's like a sparkly shimmer. 2 coats might be good for you. I think I can still see just a little nail line, so I'll go in and put on a third. I forgot to hit record when I did the 3rd coat, but here it is now in 3 coats. It's just the softest baby blue, that beautiful green sparkly shimmer coming through. This is beautiful, and I think my nail line is covered up in 3 coats. So let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. So here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. So beautiful. Love it matte, love it glossy. Look at it over the black. That really lets the shifts come through. It's kind of a green to blue. Beautiful. Here it is on me in 3 coats. Excellent formula, really nice coverage. And this one is Frosted Light. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. There it is on me in 3 coats. Very, very nice. This one comes to us from Linby Designs. And just to look at the Linby Designs next to the Ahmya Orion, they are similar, but they are different. The Ahmya does not have the green shimmer, and it's more of a smooth shimmer, whereas the Linby has a little bit more of particle kind of shimmer. And if you want to see them on the swatch wheel, these two right here are the Ahmya Orion, and these two are the Linby. So here it is, 3 coats to 3 coats. They're probably similar enough you maybe don't need both of them, but they are different enough. Just wanted to show you that. And up next I have one from Rogue Lacquer. Look at how beautiful this is. This is called Deep Dive, and I bought this in December of 2025. Very pretty. And we will get that one going here in our first coat. So pretty. Love the deep purple base. And then you get all these beautiful flakes. Mainly I'm seeing kind of aqua to green. There may be a little bit of gold, and then there's some micro glitter in there also. Can't tell if it's holographic or what. And look at that coverage in just 1 coat. I think that's pretty close to color. This is beautiful. Deep Dive in 1 coat. And let's put on our second coat. That builds that up. That base color gets a little deeper, gives us more flakes and glitter. This is really, 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 really pretty. I wish I had the description. It looks like the base color is maybe a little bit shifty. I can't tell if that, I think maybe it might be the flakes. But this is beautiful. And I don't think you'd need more than 2 coats. I think I'm gonna stop right here. Rogue Lacquer, Deep Dive, 2 coats. Let's look at it on the swatch wheel. All right, here it is, 3 coats glossy. Look at this, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. The black doesn't change it too much. It may deepen that up just a little bit more. It does look like the base color almost goes like purple to pink. That's really pretty. Love, love, love this with the matte top coat. So good. Beautiful, beautiful polish from Rogue Lacquer. Here it is on me in just 2 coats. Excellent coverage too, excellent formula. And this one is Deep Dive, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in just 2 coats. This is so shiny too. Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of gold. I think it kind of goes purple to kind of a pink to almost gold, that base color. I think that's what it is. It's beautiful. And this one comes to us from Rogue Lacquer. And up next, my bottle is an older one. It says Wildflower. This current name for this brand is Royla Lee, so that's what you'll look for, Royla Lee. And look at the stunning polish. This one is called Foxfire, and I bought this in August of 2023. Beautiful. And we'll get that one going here in our first coat. Again, very sparkly, very beautiful. There's Foxfire from Royla Lee in one coat. Let's put on our second coat. That builds up very nicely. That adds in so much more of the glitter and flakes. This looks to be a little bit like a larger particle shimmer kind of thing. Beautiful. I don't think I can see my nail line through there either, but I'll go in and put on a third coat for you. And here is our third coat. Don't know if this is adding anything to it, so you might be good in two, but there it is in 3 coats. So pretty. I love the kind of chunkier glitter or flakes, whatever it is. It's a little bit chunkier, love it. Not overly chunky, just a little chunkier. Beautiful. Let's look at this one on the swatch wheel. And here we have it in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. So pretty. It's almost like it's almost foily looking. Really, really pretty. The black lets you see some of the particles in there a little easier. And here it is on me in 3 coats. Beautiful. And this one is Foxfire, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Here it is on me in 3 coats. And my bottle says Wildflower, but you want to look for Royla Lee. That's what you want to look for, Royla Lee. And let's look at that one next to the Dreamland. You can see they are a little bit different, but they were similar-ish, so I just wanted to look at them next to each other. The Dreamland and the Royla Lee. If we look at them on the swatch wheel, here we have the Dreamland, these 3 right there. Here we have the Royla Lee. So you can see Royla Lee is a little bit more green to the more blue of the Dreamland. And again, the black really shows off the differences. The Royla Lee has got, here on the left, has got just that chunkier kind of glitter or shimmer. And then the Dreamland is just a little bit more fine, has finer particle. But that is the difference between Royla Lee Foxfire and Dreamland Bond James Bond. And up next for the polishes in the maker's own web stores from Sylvan Claw. Look at this, is so pretty. So, so pretty. This one is called Fueled by Nectar, and I got this in March of 2026. Got flakes, we got shimmer, and we'll get that going here in a first coat. It's very sheer, very delicate, very ethereal, just sort of a very, very light purple. It's not even really looking purple yet in this first coat, the base color. Love, love, love the flakes and the green shimmer in this one. Beautiful. Let's see how it builds up in our second coat. Here comes the second coat, fueled by nectar. That is building up that base color. To me, under these lights, it's almost just looking off-white, but in the bottle, it looks like it has just a tinge of a very light kind of lavenderish purple. There it is in 2 coats, beautiful. Let's see what a third coat does. Here goes the third coat. That really does seem to build it up even a little more. Look at those big flakes. Look at those big chunky flakes, love. So yeah, to me, this still is looking kind of off-white in the base color, but I love this so much. That's beautiful. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. And here we have it. This is it, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. Love flakies with a matte top coat. It's very interesting over the black. That really leaves all that kind of green shimmer, and then those beautiful shifting flakes. Looks like they go kind of pink, maybe gold orange kind of thing. So pretty. There it is, all glossy. I'm kind of loving it over the black though. Very fun. And of course I love it with the matte top coat. And here's that one on me in 3 coats. Big old flakes, so fun. Love, love. And this one is fueled by nectar. There we have it. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. And there it is on me in 3 coats. Beautiful. And this one comes to us from Sylvan Claw. And up next from Whatcha Indie Polish. Look at this, so pretty. So you can see, I kind of have a type, purple, shifty, shimmery, sparkly, reflective, and magnetic. All my favorite things. So this one, when you get that magnet on it, it deepens up the background almost to like a dark gray, it looks like, and then a lot of electric blue, kind of sapphire blue sparkles. And then the magnet line looks like yellow and pink and maybe green. We'll see what all it comes out, but definitely a multi-chrome kind of magnet line. And this one is called Let's Write Our Names. And this was from August of 2025. And let's get that one going here in our first coat. Just like all the other magnetics, I'm gonna do it, I'll hit it with the bar magnet, and then we're gonna end with the glass bead effect and unmagnetized on the swatch wheel. This is stunning. It's like a dusty purple. I'm seeing colors around the edges, like I can't tell if it's green, is it blue, is it gray? This is beautiful. Really, really, really pretty. This one is Let's Write Our Names in just 1 coat. Okay, there's that first coat. This is stunningly beautiful, even unmagnetized. Let's see, put on our second coat. I'm just gonna hit this with the bar magnet. So yeah, that seems to deepen up that background to like a dusty gray, kind of like a purpley gray maybe. And then that beautiful, and then there's some like those sapphire blue twinkles coming through. And then that magnet line is either orangish yellow and then pink. Oh, that's really, 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 really pretty. Love it. And then let's hit it with a third coat here. It's beautiful, unmagnetized too. And we'll put it in the glass bead. We're gonna spin for a minute. Oh yes, love, love, love. I love the kind of purple gray black background on this one. And then look at that glass bead magnet line. Got the pink, we got like a yellowish orangey kind of color. I think there would be more colors in lower lights. This is stunning. I love the base color. It's like a, I don't know, I think it's just like a purplish gray kind of thing. Beautiful. Let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. And here we have that one in 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black. These are all unmagnetized. It's beautiful unmagnetized. Absolutely could wear it that way. It's a little bit shifty. It's a little bit dusty, a little bit smoky. Love this one. This would be a top pick also, especially when you see it there in the glass bead. Love, love, love that. That movement. Beautiful. And this one is Let's Write Our Names, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black, and 3 coats with the glass bead. Beautiful. This one comes to us from Watcha. And this will be either on their website, maybe one of their stockists, because I believe this brand is overseas somewhere. Beautiful. And the last polish I have to show you for the 2026 Polish Pickup Rewind comes from Zombie Claw. This is definitely a sibling to that red one we looked at earlier. This one is called Playing Dead, and I got this one in January of 2024. We'll get that one going here in our first coat. So this is like a swampy kind of green base. Those same black flakes we had in that red one from Zombie Claw earlier. There it is in just 1 coat. Let's see how this builds up in a second coat. There it is in 2 coats, and I'm gonna learn my lesson from the red one, which was called Vampire's Desire from Zombie Claw earlier. I'm gonna stop at 2 coats because I thought the red one, the third coat, kind of hid some of the black flakes. So I'm gonna learn my lesson and I'm gonna stop here in 2 coats. I don't see my nail line. Excellent, excellent coverage and formula. Love the swampy greenness of this one and the black flakes. Really pretty. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have it. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and then once again, this is 1 coat over black, but I see nothing. There's nothing to see, but it is beautiful. Love it with the matte top coat. Love it glossy. So fun, perfect for Halloween time again. Could see this being kind of like a Frankenstein kind of thing. Beautiful. And there it is on me in just 2 coats. Love, love. And this one is Playing Dead, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, 1 coat over black that you cannot see. Here it is on me in just 2 coats. And this one comes to us from Zombie Claw. Beautiful. All right, everyone, who made it this far? Let me know in the comments if you made it through the whole video. But I just want to thank all of you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me, checking out these beautiful polishes coming back for Polish Pickups Rewind Month, July 2026. Once again, you can find these, most of them, at polishpickup.com. And the shop will open on Friday, July 3rd at 11 a.m. Eastern. It closes on Monday, July 6th, I believe, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Not positive on that time. And as far as the makers' polishes that they'll have in their own shops, that's going to vary throughout the month. So I just want to thank you all so much for stopping in, spending a whole bunch of your day with me. I do hope you enjoyed this video, but it's time to say goodbye for now.